Here's the recorder of water running on the property of 591 Jarvis in Des Plaines. We have let this run for about 15 minutes, and as you can see, the water is still running down next to the wall. We'll let it run for another 45 minutes. That'll be an hour in this section. Then we'll move to the other section, to the other window wells, and perform this and make sure that there's no water coming inside the basement and that the drains are working perfectly. Here's another video down in the basement for 591 Jarvis in Des Plaines, where we are performing a test, letting water run to the window wells. As you can see, now we're in half an hour of this running. There's no evidence of water or whatsoever inside the house. Clearly the draining is working at this point, but we gotta let it run for about another hour and a half, and we're gonna switch position. This is the position number 1 of the house. As you can see, it's running a full open water hose. And this is taken from the inside of the house in the basement. We're going to continue doing this for the next hour and a half, for about 2 hours, running water in different sections in the house to prove the integrity of the system, and there's no water running or leaking inside of the basement. Here we are again, running a test of 591 Jarvis. Water has been run for about an hour now. We started the test on this well for 11 in the morning, and now it's about 12:09 p.m. We're gonna close this one here. We're gonna move to the next one, where we're gonna take pictures of the well where it's gonna be running. As you can see, there's no accumulation of water around the well. Further, this test and inspection on the camera on the storm drain pipe will be introduced and videotape also to see the integrity of the system. So we have a little bit more of idea where the first one we're doing the test is located. We're going to move to the back of the house next to the deck. We'll set it in there and we'll leave it running for another hour. And as you can see, I can hear the pump is kicking in, what tells you the system is operating and working. And here we are again doing a water test for the storm drain and 591 Jarvis in Des Plaines, Illinois. This in the second position that we are. It's about 12:18. We started running it at 12:16 like 2 minutes ago. And we're gonna let it run for another half an hour to 45 minutes here. At first one we ran it on for more than an hour. And we're doing this to prove the integrity of the system. We want to go record from the inside, take a video and some more pictures. We can see that there's no water coming into the basement and the system is working properly. Alright, it's about 12:42. The water has been running since 12:16 and this is the second position that we're at on the front of the house. You can see water is running, there you go. And we're gonna walk to the injection pump where the water should be coming in and pump outside. And that is where the system it's operating. We're gonna open that up and see how the water is flowing in. As you can see, water is coming in from the pipes. So that means the system is working. It's coming into this pump. And it's being pumped out outside. We're gonna go back to where the water is being pumped, being and this is the front of the house. We're gonna move this position to the side of the house now that we know these ones are operating well. And we are in our third position doing our inspection in Jarvis. We started at 12:48 when we start running the water, but we're doing the video now. So you can see how water is running as the other places. We're gonna go open the windows from the inside and we're doing this to prove the integrity of the storm drain system. It's operating in the house at 591 Jarvis in Des Plaines. And we're on the side of left side of the property. You're standing up front of it. This is the third position we are. We're gonna go to the back and last position and let it run it for another half an hour until we see the water running in the pump. Here we are now inside of the house where the water is still running. This is on the side of the lot in one of the bedrooms in the basement. You can see water is still running. We're gonna let it run for another half an hour. We're doing this to prove the integrity of the storm drain system is operating and working. And again, there's no leaks or anything in the basement. We had heavy rains. Today is October the 15th. On October the 16th, October the 15th, which is yesterday, it was a lot of rain. We're gonna let it run it for a while. All water, if it's operating good, should be coming to this well in here, and she'll pump it up and take it outside. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this again one more time. We can see now it's running from different pipe. We're gonna take him some lights. You can see it's running through that side now, and it was running to that. That's where the rainwater should be, and it should be pumped out of the house. So we're gonna move to the next position here. We'll be in about half an hour into it. No, about 20 minutes into this, and we also put in the water hose into the drain. We put it outside and into the drain too. And we're gonna move to the last position in the back. We're here doing a test for drain tile and storm drain and 591 Jarvis. Here we're in the rear of the house. We put in water running, and then we're gonna try to do it on there, on that drain, also on the outside. And water is coming out in here once it gets into the pump. It's over 16. It's 1:16. We start running in there about 2 minutes ago. We're gonna let it run it for another probably 20 minutes.